Well, hello everyone. Good morning, or should I say, hello to the late night group. Just thought I'd pop in here and see if there's anybody else that was having a hard time getting some sleep or some rest. Um, yeah, I don't know. This whatever it is, the insomnia seems to wake me up at about 3 o'clock every morning, and it is what it is. I don't know if anybody's going to join me or be here with me tonight, but uh, yeah, it is kind of hard to get some sleep or some rest in because just getting old is not a game that can be really nice to you. Um, it sometimes can be quite a bit of a burden. As you all know, it's ups and downs on a constant daily basis, but it is what it is. I can complain all I want, but I don't need all that much of the screen showing for just that little guy right there. So, if there's anybody out there in the world that's still awake at 3:14 a.m., you're welcome to join me. Oh, and I have to say hello. Hey, Mika, Steve, how you doing? Let me see if I've got your address. Forward this to you. Yeah, send it to you. Um, yep. The news of the day isn't much news. It's just been cold here. It was sunny all day today here, but cold. High of like about 28, 29 degrees. So when you go out and you go to do anything, it's just cold, cold, cold. Oh my. So if anybody's out in the world today, yeah, I would imagine Tim. I don't know if Tim was working today, the late shift or not, Tim Jackson, but I did send him a an invite. And I sent one to Tim Rehan. He was working nighttime security at one point in time. He popped in periodically. Yeah, Tim Jackson. It would be it's 4:14 there. It's 2 hours different. It'd be 6:14 p.m. there where Tim is, and I think he was working the 7 o'clock p.m. shift, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I caught a little bit of the Steve, I sent it to you. Let me try and send it again. Forward. It's Steve Tyler, right? Hotmail. I'm going to send it again. Steve, let me know if you get that or not. It's interesting. Maybe nobody's getting my invites. I suppose I could go over and copy the invite again. But is what it is. Maybe it's just not meant to be. I'm having some issues with so many things, but that's my problem. I'm not the only one in the world that probably has burdens on them. There's Steve popping in.
How you going, mate?
Hey, how you doing, Steve?
Good, mate. Good. I was chatting there with Tim on the messenger there about the printers and that. I just said to him that you're on streaming, and you sent him a link, and then he goes, "Oh, you go on because I got my teeth out and I'm relaxing." Jesus. Yeah, so
His teeth must not fit that well.
Yeah, must be. Hey,
Yeah.
unless he likes to go gummy. Well, I'm not too sure, mate.
Well, the thing of it is, even if he goes gummy, who's going to know? It's just us here.
Yeah, I'll let him know.
Yeah, he doesn't need to have his teeth in. Or what he could do is tell him just to put one of those masks on and wear that instead of his teeth. Just
Yeah, yeah.
he would look like he's with it, if he's got the mask on. How's he doing with all of his mini printers?
Well, he's actually printed on his in the 3V2, the one Kim's got, mate. He's printing up a new display cover for his printer. But he was having a bit of trouble with stringing a few other little things, so I've been talking to him about that, trying to change different things.
I don't know if you guys get any American broadcasting over there, but looks like that Meghan Markle that's married to Prince, what is it, Andrew?
Yeah.
Took the royal family to the woodshed today. She was on the Oprah Winfrey special.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Yeah. I can't. We get one that I don't leave them alone. They just want to be like a normal couple, I suppose.
Well, I don't think there's anything normal about them. In my estimation, is my perception, just the way I see it. I think she likes to have a revel in all of the perception of what was me, poor little rich princess.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that the monarchy probably has treated her correctly the way it is, but nobody kidnapped her off of a desert island someplace and made her marry the prince. She it's pretty well common known that she stalked him. She was after him, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get much into that sort of stuff, but yeah. Tim got back. Tim got back to me. Hang on a sec.
Yeah.
I'm up with. He goes. He says, "No, they don't fit well, and I have said to Paul that I need them fixed." And he goes, "I'm not going on live with no teeth." then he said, "I'm lurking," so he'll be in the chat probably. So
okay.
Yeah, funny bugger.
I don't know if it made him feel any better. I'd just take my teeth out. We sit here and gum it. Mine fit pretty good. I just pop in and out. I don't have to use any kind of anything to keep them in. It just
ginger paste, whatever they call it.
Yeah, when you put them in, it suction between the roof of my mouth and the top.
Yeah.
And I think that's because when I had it made, I know the dentist that did it. He wanted to know, did I want the plate on the top? Because some people get them with just the edges, or just cut out like a U.
Yeah.
And they don't stick that well. You have to use that Plexident or whatever.
Yeah.
And
something to look forward to one day, I suppose.
Well, yeah, it's not. It's just one of the things in life, that happens, and you just do what you got to do. It's not. It wasn't planned, but I always had soft teeth and bad teeth. My mother's brother was a dentist, and so I remember many a late night, many a weekend at the dentist office as a small child when he was working on my teeth because I had, I had sore teeth or this or that or getting those shots all the time. And
I hate the dentist. Still do.
So when they took them out, they took all the top ones out, as they left most of the bottom teeth back in. And so I have a bottom plate, but I don't put that in because not putting it in, it wasn't comfortable, and I didn't do it that often. So then your teeth spread a little bit, so the plate doesn't fit quite right. And yeah. So.
Yeah, g'day, Tim Ryan.
Hey Tim, how you doing? Are you out working tonight? I didn't know if you were. Tim does security at nighttime.
Yeah.
And I haven't talked to him in a while, and I just decided, yeah, I got up and toddled on off to the bathroom and then came back and I said, shouldn't I? It was like 5 minutes to 3, and 3 o'clock's usually the witching hour when the late show comes on. So
What the hell?
What the heck, can't do it.
Yeah, I was just sitting in a laptop as a speaker to Tim and helping him out, getting the print going myself, and I just flicked over on the YouTube there. Paul's up. Okay. See if he's all right.
Yeah. I sent out, of course, a lot of people I send out invites to. I know they're not going to show, but usually what happens is they go on when they get up in the morning and they go and they look at their emails. They go, "Oh, what the hell is he doing?" I sent one to Roger. Oh, Tim, good.
I'm reading the one below. Sorry. That's good. 13 grand.
Because you're going to read it out anyway, Steve.
I wouldn't do that, mate. You know me. Yeah, that's all good fun.
Hey, Tim, if you wanted to come on here, you could come on here. Just turn the light down a little bit. Nobody even noticed whether or not you had your teeth in, unless you talk that much different. I can still talk pretty good without my teeth, so I don't have a problem with that. But with the teeth in, my teeth pretty much stay in if I just throw them in there. Every once in a while, Steve, if I go to take a bite out of something or whatever, they'll pop down a little bit.
Yeah.
Or if I'm drinking something and toss back, they'll move a little bit, but not bad.
Then get water in between it.
Yeah, congratulations, Tim Rion, for
yeah.
That's great of you to be working that hard for and the animal shelter. I give you
a lot
of kudos. Tim Jackson, I think, is hinting that private chat is.
Yeah, he said
we wouldn't have somebody on here like Tim Rehan, or we wouldn't have maybe somebody else is going to join us and pop in and just
Tim,
say.
Tim just said he'll come in with no cam, but that's fine.
Hey, that's fine too. Yeah. Whatever floats your boat makes you feel comfortable, Tim.
Come on down.
Yeah. So anyway, Roger made the announcement that he's not going to be on 7 days a week anymore.
Seen that.
I understand, but I feel bad because I think he's going to regret that eventually. What he should do is he should still go on his normal schedule, but don't go on 3 or 4 hours at a time. Just go on for a
Yeah.
couple of hours, or an
Yeah.
hour. But because that's kind of like his time slot, and it's kind of like everybody knows that 7 days a week you can catch Roger, and
Yeah.
and I don't know who's pushing him to back off a little bit. I think I kind of know who, but I don't think he should completely do that. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I think he loves doing it. He says he needs a break. Well, have a break.
Yeah. Cut
You
it
can
back.
take over it probably, and
Or
anything.
hop on for an hour or two and turn it over to somebody else and let them run it for another hour if there's people in there. But one of the reasons that I do this show, and I also do my other shows periodically, is I try to do it when nobody else is on, because I know there's a certain amount of people out there that just want to
Yeah.
go someplace and talk with somebody or be part of something.
Here we go. I can hear Prince's.
Yeah, they're loud.
I'm trying to figure out where that fire truck went.
Just getting everything set here.
Hey,
What's up?
All right, mate.
Hour and 20 minutes left.
oh, we got a print going, huh? How long's it been going, Tim?
3.5. I'm just doing mods for my printers.
Uh,
I got to put that metal extrusion on tomorrow. Oh, you
Yes.
hear it? You hear it? Okay.
That's what I think it is. I think, but it could be retraction as well. You mean that's tension is not tension properly?
Yeah, well,
Yes.
I didn't put the offset because I got it perfectly leveled. I mean, it was fucking perfect. The first
I won't have anything to do with the offset, mate.
layer,
That's the
first
just
10
the
layer
well,
came off.
thank you, Tim Rehan, for the nice comment. I guess we should call Tim TR, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Public relations. Done that a couple times.
TR and TJ.
Yeah.
Or pricking reality. PR, pricking reality.
Or Roo Rider and Tim.
Nah.
Yeah.
I got the offset so
Hey, Tim,
far up
hey.
to like 4.0.
Tim, it doesn't bother you when everybody kind of like pokes a little fun or stuff, does it? Or does it get to you over a period of time?
Nah, it didn't get to me. If it got to me, I would kill all of you. But no, really.
Well, you know what?
I'd be first too.
in my case, it'd be a mercy killing, because my back and legs are getting worse all the day, every time.
Well, everybody's going to be like that, Paul. Not one of us ain't going to go through it. We're going to have to go through the same thing down the road.
I don't know. And I don't, you got to be happy with who you are and how things are going and what your blessings are and everything. But by the same token, I kind of shake my head when I see 76-year-old men still running marathons, got their own teeth still, are in pretty good shape.
Yeah, but I used to be doing that too 4 years ago, Paul, 4 or 5 years ago, up in Headland there, running around, running 2 games of football every Saturday, running all the training and that, and then my back got hurt, and now my hips gone, but yeah.
It's like 15 years ago.
It catches up on you.
I was playing AFL over here and running with the kids, but smoking gets to you after a while.
Well, a lot of things we did when we were younger has an effect on our later years that maybe we never even thought about, because when you're young, you don't think anything like that is going to affect. You're living in the moment and doing what you want to do. It's kind of like I look back on my life, and would I change anything? Maybe a few things here or there, but it is what it is. I learned from every experience. Every time I got married and it failed, I learned why it failed, how it failed. You know, there was no one individual that was to fault. I was as much involved in it as they were, you know. And so,
Well, why do you think I don't go with a girl then? Because I don't have no teeth. I'm 49 years old. Who's going to want somebody with fucking no teeth?
well, the problem there is, Tim, is that
It wasn't my fault.
you've got a lot to answer to offer to somebody because you're a good-hearted soul, you know.
Well, that's about the only thing. No, I mean, I would still have my teeth if it wasn't for my bloodline. You know, I had asthma. I had to take 8 bottles of medication every night in the 70s. You know, and then I became a cocaine addict. That don't help. You know,
Right. Right.
and the bloodline had soft teeth. My mother lost hers at 21.
Yeah.
So it should have skipped the day. Well, it did skip because my oldest boy, he has all of his teeth. All of my children got all of their teeth. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab another beer.
Okay, Tim.
Yeah. Grab me one too.
I had non-paralytic polio when I was about 7, 8, 9 that age, and I was in the hospital for oh gosh, a few months. Hey, there's Tim. How you doing?
Hey, Tim, how you going?
Holy crap, it's Tim. Holy shit.
Yeah, Tim is here. Let's
How you
see.
doing?
Can't hear us at the moment.
How you doing, buddy?
He's still working on his audio.
Oh, he can hear me. I know he can. Look at his eyes. He can hear me.
He's looking all over the screen, going, "What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?"
Where's the microphone?
If I see him go
Oh,
across.
I think he's connected now. Are you connected, Tim?
I think so.
Yeah.
Hey, Beth, how you doing, Beth?
And I haven't seen you since the night you were patrolling that truck terminal, and the forklift was running all night.
Oh, that night, yeah.
Yeah, I guess my new name is Beth. I'm using her computer right now.
You make her lovely, Beth.
Yeah, I guess so. If all else fails, I'll just get a job as the bearded lady.
Did you say beard? Oh Lord, how you been, Tim?
Good, and you?
Living the dream. Somebody else's. But yeah.
Yeah, I keep seeing it. You know, you guys go online and that. It's always, you know, when I'm going to bed or something, there's always something there. So I never get a chance to actually join anything.
Well, yeah, and you know you're always welcome, and I appreciate, you know, everybody isn't on the same timelines, you know, especially look at the guys over there in Australia. They're anywhere from 12 to 15 hours different time, you know.
Yeah, like Roger, he if I do see him come online, it's right when I'm in bed
Yeah,
and should be sleeping. And if I join in, I know I'm not going to sleep.
yeah, you're not gonna. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Well, see, that's the reason why I don't go live because I don't know what time to go live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like to do a live once a week. I
Well,
could
what
do
you-
it. I want to call it the Rowdy Bunch.
Yeah, what you have to do is just pick a time and do it.
Yeah.
Eddie Ruse.
If you sit around and wait for root time, you know, you be hopping all over the channel.
Oh my God. Yeah, well, I was just going to call it Tim Jackson and Rowdy Bunch because most of us over here are rowdy anyway.
Well, you could call it Tim Jackson and the Unruly Bunch.
Yeah,
Come
we
on.
have met Steve. Yeah.
No, I wasn't invited.
You gotta get over it, Steve.
Steve, that's not a bad place. That's not a bad place to be uninvited because then you can always deny. You know, you got deniability.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Steve, you got to get over to the East Coast. Come over here, Queensland. Come on.
Yeah, one day. I'm going to save some money. And I'll finish your 50th. I'll be there for that.
Yeah.
That's what was it? 6 months? 5 months.
Six
Tim,
months.
you're about what,
Cool.
70 miles south of me, right?
Uh,
No, Tim Rena,
yeah, Reno.
TR.
Tim
Um,
too. He's
yeah.
not listening. He's ignoring you. He said, "I don't want to talk to Paul. I'm just going to sit here and that's all I'm going to do right now."
I had to cancel the YouTube. I was hearing two things at once.
Oh, you had the headphones on with.
I used to do that too, and then I got a divorce. You used to hear two things at once.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, Tim, you're about 75 miles south of me. You're south of Detroit, right?
Yeah, I'm just at the edge of Monroe.
Yeah. So it'd probably be closer to 80, 85 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the boys here, Steve and Tim, TJ, are in the middle of their summertime, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah. Oh, we just
Out of
started autumn now.
It don't feel like it.
Yeah, we got 30. We got this week. We got 39 every day coming up again. Unbelievable.
Last night I was on night shift and we were still at 25. What the hell?
Really?
Yeah. You got to get used to it. It's a climate change that you will not believe, but it takes you about 5 years to get used to it. Oh, here we go. He fucking changed my name. Frick. What do you change it to?
I put it, but it doesn't come in enough on the screen, so I don't
Good.
know.
Good.
I changed it to AKA TJ.
TJ. TJ Hooker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could change that.
Could have just left it as Beth, and that would have been fine.
Yeah. Oh,
Good one. Oh man.
yeah, I'll let you play with it. Tim Jackson was fine, but I just thought TJ is your new name for the late show.
It just says like Tim Jackson, AKA now, but
Yeah.
I'll rename it. Let's rename it. And this print is being frustrating. There you go. I'm gonna have to take it apart. I'm gonna have to take it apart. I just messed with the screws today on the back and second, or whatever the fuck they were. The left one I was tightening, loosen. Then you got to do it to the next one, the right one. Then you got to go back to the left one, like leveling your bed. Each corner, is like a seesaw. You mess with one, you got to do the other one. You got to do that. I got it perfectly leveled, and screws are nice, man. It's really, really nice.
Newfound Drone Productions is here. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Bill.
Or late, Bill, or however you wanna.
Yeah. It would be late.
Yeah, I ended up putting lock nuts on the bottom of mine, not the screws.
Like that video
right against the
Yeah,
bed.
that video I sent you, that guy did. It's lock nuts.
Yeah, I done lock nuts. I didn't. Well, actual nylock lock nuts, not just the screw, like tighten it on there.
We could always
These won't work loose.
we can always use lock.
But,
No.
yeah, you can do that. But I mean, when you do it, Tim, put lock nuts on. Don't tighten them right up straight away because they'll be solid and they won't line up to the bed plate.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to put on fairly loose so you can got some wiggle in it. And
Yeah.
then as you put them down, then tighten them back up. Just watch those little wires that are plastic coated underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. You nick one of them and it's in your bed.
If you
Well,
guys been working with Kim to try and get him up and running,
different times.
Oh, I had-
bed. Uh,
Yeah. Well, I had to get to him last, or what was it, last night? Yeah, last night. Yesterday for you. I don't know, whatever it was. I was just having a yak to him, but there was nothing about printing, no, on Messenger. So he's all right. He's doing all right. He's happy. Can't wait to get into it, he said. Instead of buying crap from China all the time.
Camel did good because he's into technology, man. He builds fucking FPV.
Oh, yeah. And he's got Corey and AZ Drone and all that over there anyway, so.
Yeah, well, that's what Corey said. He said if he didn't live so far away, he would be over there helping him.
Yeah.
I still got that that firmware for him if he wants it. I gave him that the firmware, that page that changes every day. I sent that to him too.
What's he flying?
Huh?
It'll be flying out the window one day if it don't go right.
Yeah. Now it's a printer. I bought him a 3D or Ender 3 V2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've been kind of waiting for Tim to buy that new DJI FPV.
Oh hell no! I'll fly that fucker right in the wall. I don't like it. I don't like it.
And
If I wanted to-
it isn't for me either, but you know, I give DJI credit for trying to move in that direction, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, sorry to hear that, Bill.
Ken Heron has had some great videos with that. He's had a lot of problems.
Yep.
He's always entertaining anyway, but watching some of his stuff, it was just, I don't know, all these people are praising it, but him and his friend have had so many problems with it.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw his video. He just don't like it. Like
Mm-mm.
if I want to do FPV, I want to build it my own. You know, I want to build it myself. I don't want to get pre-made like that. That's the whole fun of it.
Yeah. I got that Tiny Hawk. I've flown it twice, and every time, both times, I just kept crashing, and I haven't flown it since. I need to get into it again, but it's just so different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pretty much, well, you know, Tim, I bought that and I've gone through buyer's remorse on and off ever since, but I bought the Anafi Thermal, the Duo, and
Yeah, I want to get one of them too. Well, not necessarily an Anafi, but something with thermal.
yeah, well, it's you know, I had the DJI Enterprise Duo, and
So that's what I was looking to get.
and I passed it along and regretted it ever since. But I also had on my Inspire, I had a thermal imaging camera. You know, the Inspire, you can change the cameras real easy. It was a $7,800 camera, and I kept it for like 3 or 4 months, and the best I could get when I sold it was $3,500.
Oh man.
So that's what happens with all this stuff.
Yeah.
And to get another Duo, even used, because I was watching them, and WTF Mike, I pointed one out in his direction, and when I didn't have the inkling or the money at the same time, and he bought it, and he got it for like $2,000 or less, because you go to buy them new, they're $3,500.
Right.
And so the best I could find lately is about $2,600, and I found this Anafi with 3 batteries and the whole setup and everything, and I got it for $1,500. So
wow.
But it doesn't. It's a learning curve again. There's things about it I don't like. The Anafi controller, when you open it up, because I fly with a tablet, I don't fly with a cell phone.
Right.
When you open it up, it automatically turns the controller. So
It does?
you flip the lid up like that in order, and then you have to snap on a tablet holder with a bungee that goes around. I mean, it's like pretty convoluted. So, but it works for them. But I'm back to using an iPad Air, which in bright sunlight, I'm so used to now using the crystal sky. You can see it. I don't care how bright it is.
Yeah. See, I get calls from the fire department to come out, and there's some things that a regular camera just aren't good for.
Right.
You know, and I don't have a thermal, so
Right. Well, and I used to get calls all the time for like search and rescue Southeast Michigan for like missing children, missing dogs, missing cattle, missing horses, those kind
yeah.
of. And then everybody, got the word out, and so everybody just about knows somebody that has a drone. So I remember we went out on a dog search over south of Pontiac, and there was 5 guys there with drones. It was like we had to split the area up into segments, and
Right.
so God love them, I just decided, hey, we can't. And I took another guy with me who they had an Inspire. That was when I was flying Inspires, and he set up down the road, and we were waiting for somebody. I have like 10 communicating VHF radios that are all, you can change the frequency, and so we were all waiting for the person that was in charge of this whole thing to say go, no, don't go, because they were waiting for the dogs used to come up every day and eat at a station where they set up food, so they wanted to track them back. And after sitting there waiting, we just decided to pack up and head back home. And he left two brand new batteries sitting on the side of the road, and he left.
Oh, jeez.
And Inspire 1 batteries are like $250 to $300 a piece. So
Yeah. Yeah, we've got search and rescue training tonight, Monday night, and then the second part of it 2 weeks from Monday.
yeah. Well, the Anafi, in Tim, the thermal, when you're flying thermal, what I've known is you have to get your settings right. It takes a while to figure out your settings so that when you go to fly, you can just set it for how you want it at that moment. You slide this, slide
Right.
that, whatever. And the Anafi is different than the DJI that I was used to. So I was having a little bit of a hard time with all of that. So, and I still am. I'm still kind of learning. I haven't decided what I'm going to do or not do. And, here's a short one. This is when I first got the Anafi. I don't know if you guys, can you see that yet? I know
Nope.
you can. Okay. Let me move this over. Okay.
So why you got your spool on the side there, Tim?
Huh?
Why you got your spool on the side?
Because that thing kept on clicking, but it's still doing it.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is my backyard. I just put the Anafi up just for a couple of minutes. And if you notice, there's my dog Mia over there. And it's bright sun out, blue skies. And I don't have it adjusted the way I would like to have it adjusted, but you can still see a little bit better. And you can see her walking around. And
So you're gonna get that look during the daytime with a thermal camera.
well, yeah, and you can adjust it back down. There's that was at the end. There was when it showed you what the regular camera was showing,
Yeah.
and but yeah, you're gonna get that look.
Back to day
Hey.
shift.
Hey there, Sean. How you going? Sean.
There's Edge. How you doing, brother? I told him that you were on live.
He's another non-sleeper.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to take this apart and tighten them 2 screws. I know I tightened them pretty damn good when I built it, but something must be wrong.
What 2 screws?
One for the Z-Rod. Making noises that shouldn't. Anyway.
It's a learning curve, Tim.
Yep, that's why I got them.
The wise words of Paul Murray.
I worked on that one for about 2 hours. Oh, damn, 5 a.m. I thought you had 3 days off in a row, Edge. Sean?
there. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
That's up over. That's my house right there.
The biggest one on the block.
And
Yeah.
well, yeah, and that's
Rich
that-
fella.
That's the schoolyard behind my house.
And I'll be flying there every day.
Yeah, that's been my test area. When even years and years ago, back when I was flying the Wakiras and different things, and this is a pan around of the neighborhood, and I think I tilt up here and let you see the lake. I think. Now there's tilting down. That's my neighbor across the street there. His car was running. There he goes up the street.
Yep.
There's going west of me, headed west into the sun. That's a shopping center. That's south. That's I-94 goes up on the bridge. There's the bridge. There's the St. Clair River, the bridge.
I swore that I-95 went through Michigan.
No.
It doesn't? Okay.
That's over in the East Coast.
So it goes up 95, hit connect to 94, yeah? No, there's
I don't
another
think so.
route because I went to Wisconsin once.
See, there's my house back here. So I'm
Good range.
I'm good. Yeah, not bad range at all. And I'm coming back here. There's my fat ass sitting on the back steps. And what I wanted to show you was I think you can see Mia in here. I could be wrong. She might not have been out
Yeah,
here
sure.
at the time. But this camera zooms in and out. The thermal and the regular RGB camera does zoom in and out.
Okay.
I think Mia's standing. I don't see her unless she's on the steps next to me.
See that bar going across that holds the nozzle, the Z-Rod. The right side is going up a little bit.
Yeah, it will a little bit. Until you get another 0 on the other side, mate.
Hey Jeff PV, how you doing? Welcome.
Because you've got to have play in those wheels.
Tim, what are you flying now, Tim?
Which Tim?
TR.
I have a couple of cheap drones, but the main one I fly is the Phantom 4 Pro.
Yeah. lot of people like TJ. Didn't you talk about you wanting to get a Phantom 4 Pro?
Advanced. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm waiting for the Mavic 3.
yeah. Good
So I
luck.
think it'll be out. Thank you.
Just remember, Tim, TJ, that they've been talking about this DJI FPV for the last 3 years, and it was always just around the corner, just around the corner, just.
Mm. Yeah. We'll see.
But
Everything's frustrating.
I think Tim Rehan hasn't the prices come down a little bit on the Phantoms a little?
I haven't seen any prices. The last time I did, they were still pretty much $1,500.
Yeah.
I know the batteries haven't come down. The batteries actually went up because I just bought a battery for mine. My batteries, I bought the drone and the batteries March of 2017. So I thought, if they call me and want me to go out over Lake Erie, I want to make sure I got a good battery in it.
Sure.
Not one that's 3 or 4 years old that could just drop.
Exactly.
So I bought another battery.
I've been hearing people zip tying them in. Is that true?
Do what?
I haven't. Mine clicks in, it doesn't come out.
Oh, as far as popping out of the drone?
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing mid-flight.
Well, I think if they are, they're flying with older batteries that have puffed up.
Could be.
Yeah.
Because that is a problem when you overuse them and you don't let them cool down before you charge them.
That's right. And I see a lot of people doing that, even when I fly, if I fly with somebody.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, take that out of the case, bro. You don't want to put that in there yet. What are you doing?
Yeah. But I do have my Inspire on 2 different sites for sale, and all I'm getting is I the other day I changed the one site on eBay to best offer.
Hey, huge.
I was getting some lowball best offer.
Of course.
Yeah, I heard you got $1,000 offer.
Yeah. And before that, I got a $600 offer.
$600 offer.
Yeah.
Kiss
Is that a down payment?
Yeah. I emailed him back. I says, is that for one do you want to buy one battery or do you want to buy 2 batteries,
Yeah, screw that. Oh, Lord.
Well, and I kind of get it. There's a lot of people out there that probably would buy it if it was cheap. There's always the people that are looking to steal something.
Yeah.
Or take it down to.
Yeah. So I went back on Tim and I took off the not making offers anymore.
That's what I told you to put on there. Firm offer.
Yeah.
Only firm offers.
Yep. Serious buyers only.
Yeah, he just got his ender working. He put the pie on it.
Hey Hugh, how you doing? I see you probably saw that I did send you an invite. You're always welcome, and we're just kind of hanging out here, and I would imagine probably Hugh's just making the little trudge to the little boys' room, and
like we all do around that time.
yes, exactly. Exactly.
I know I do it a lot. I wake up about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
I did that today. I went to bed at 5 a.m. thinking, if I stay up, I get really, really tired and I pass out and won't wake up until 3. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
that's a good pick of. That's a good pick of that.
Who put that up?
That's good on you, TJ, for finding that and putting that up there like that.
Yeah, right. Now, that's a good pick of them. That's a good pick.
They were trying to get into a onesie together, that one.
Yeah. Well, Tim's got a favorite one though.
I got a what?
You
Oh,
have that favorite placard that you like is I don't know if you saw it or not,
Probably not.
Steve, but
Is that
this is Tim's favorite right there.
Oh,
yeah, say that, yeah.
He and his cousin Chris Jackson. Yep. That was the placard that they had for advertising.
you're missing the headphones that I used to wear in the jet.
Yeah. Well, I noticed you were pretty casual flying that jet. You weren't even in the jumpsuit. But
Yep, that's the reason why I still drink.
jumped out of the jumpsuit.
Yeah. Rodney Bell. Look at that.
Hey,
Good morning.
Rodney.
Good morning.
G'day.
Yeah, Sean, I've been messing with the Z offset. I got it up to 5.00 now. It's just to keep on messing with it. Fiddling. The shit he comes up with that.
Well, the thing of it is Andrew, he just can just roll those things out like there's no tomorrow.
He's a funny puppy.
Hello, Rodney. How you doing? But yeah, Andrew is just, I've never seen anybody be able to put something out like that,
Oh, he's doing it while you can see him looking at it, and it's like, ooh. All right, Sean, you have a good day. Stay safe. I'll catch up with you on, I don't know, probably the weekend.
Yeah, we'll have a yarn. See you, mate.
Yeah, and I'll probably have this thing torn apart by then.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to move that spool like back on top, because I can't do big prints with it right there.
What you mean those spools don't just clip on? You just can't just.
Now you gotta unscrew them and put it up. Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't engineered one that you can just go over
Oh, I
there,
will eventually.
like a clam clip or something, and just move it.
It's too heavy. It's a 1 kg spool. It's too heavy. I would move the switch on that and knock the Z off.
Yeah, that's what I said to you.
Move
Tim.
it up. What about that? About like that?
Level your bed, bring water home it, and then all right, and then move your Z
So
off.
bring it up about that much.
The
About
switch.
that much. Yeah.
Well, yeah, have a look to see if it's going to hit your bed first.
All right,
So
I'll do that.
yeah,
I'll do that tomorrow after work. Yeah, that's because everybody's been telling me, the wrench that comes with it. Loosen up the switch and then put that wrench in there, then bring it down and then tighten it.
nah, you don't need to. No, you got it. There's a little block on it that stops it from going down any further. Cut it off with the little pair of pliers. Cut that off. Then you can move it up.
Oh, I can move it up
as
and down
much as
any
you like.
way I want now. But
Well, you can't move it all the way down to that little
well,
box.
it's all the way down. Well, yeah, I see what you mean that. But everybody's been telling me.
Yeah, but if you need, or when you screw it all the way down your bed plate and you loosen it off a couple of turns,
Yeah.
So those springs are tight all the time.
Yeah.
Then bring your hot end down, and then loosen off your Z offset, and
I
then
shouldn't.
work out. Listen for the click.
I shouldn't have to mess with the Z
And then
step at all.
tighten it.
I shouldn't. I don't think so. But I leveled it perfectly this
Well,
time.
you shouldn't have to play with it. at
That's
all.
what I said.
If
Yeah,
your
that's what I
bed's
said.
level.
But I had it
Yeah.
leveled perfect. And I think I'll do that tomorrow. I'll bring it up tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't work out why you're playing with the offset. That
Because the noise it
on
makes,
the
it sounds
screen.
like the nozzle was going right across it. So I bring it up a little bit, have it come up.
Well, it's too late. Then I do the wheels on the move, mate.
Oh yeah, as your
While it's moving
I
around.
do that too.
Yeah, I don't play with that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, it's just easier now. It's right on the panel. So what the heck?
Hey, TR, how big is the fire department you work with?
See you, Rodney. Take care of yourself. Stay safe out there, Rodney.
There's four
Yeah, Rodney.
four stations, but only 2 of them are manned.
Oh, okay. 2-man stations and 2 on call, right? Whether it's just like an equipment depot or something, or
Station 4 doesn't. They have it almost never gets used. Station 3 is kind of like that's where we have our truck, and then the other truck and the Bravo unit are just like backups. They don't use it
so
very.
they could be rally points or whatever for volunteers when they come.
Years ago, when it was volunteer, each station, went to their station, but now that they've got paid guys,
It's like a reserve, isn't it, Tim?
yeah, they just use them for storage and extra, backup. Like right now, the truck that was in Station 3, which was actually Engine 4, is in full-time use, and that thing's like a 90,
Hey,
98 or something. It's old.
You.
You and Annabelle.
Morning, boys.
Right?
Annabelle, how are you? Oh, she's so cute.
So cookie this morning.
She is, man. That's an adorable cat.
What's up, boys? How you doing?
We're just hanging. I just couldn't sleep, and I thought, what the hell? I'll see if there's anybody else out there.
Yeah, well, I checked. I was up. And I thought, you know what? I'll just pop on.
Yeah, well, good. Well, always good to have you.
Yeah.
TJ and TR. Tim Rion doesn't come on very often because he's a kind of a night owl too, and plus he works, and Steve's always out and about.
He stays up late as heck, man.
That's because I can't. That's because I can't sleep.
Yeah.
It's because I can't
Yeah,
sleep.
you
Yeah, so
He don't want people to sleep. He sends me texts at 3 a.m.
hey, you're sending them to me at 5 a.m. when I'm asleep. So what's the hell?
Yes, I did. I did that this morning just because of that.
And I didn't hear it anyway.
See, I use my phone for my alarm. I can't shut off that there.
Somebody wants.
I don't even use one.
You want a little morning snack, does she?
He wants a little snack. Yeah. Hey,
Be
Oh,
right back.
yeah.
you want to see some drone footage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. All right. You flew it outside?
I flew the Mini, not the F. Hold on a second though.
Oh,
Wait,
I want to see the Mini too. Footage.
Yeah, you got the Mini too up.
I gotta turn the
I'm ready to-
volume down.
I'm
I
ready to pull that switch. I'm ready to push that switch.
I'll
on the
tell
Mini
you what,
too.
I flew the Mini tonight, and boy, I tell you, it's what I did.
Oh, wait, did I share the
Love
right
that hammer. Love that hammer.
share? Okay. I won't. I can't play the music because I got a copyright block. I've got to re-edit the damn thing.
Is this on your channel view?
No, it's just
Oh,
in YouTube right now. But
Ooh, really nice graphics there.
yeah, I'll publish it in the next, probably on Tuesday.
Okay.
Now,
Cool.
just imagine Led Zeppelin's "Ramble On" because that's what's playing.
Oh yeah. Yes.
But they shut it down. They blocked me, so I got to put a new song on there.
Damn it. That's a good song to go with that.
I
Oh,
know,
man, look at that. That's
so
beautiful.
good, so good.
You're that close to the river.
Yeah, I live just like 100 meters, 200 meters away. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Fishing? Good fishing there?
I don't fish, but people do.
Huh?
People sure
Okay.
do.
Now, there's a house on that island.
There's little cabins all over these islands. Yeah. The
Look at that.
the place where we live, the area is called the Thousand Islands because literally there's thousands of these little islands all over the place.
Was the pucker factor real flying over that?
Nope, not with
No?
DJI. No.
They never had an issue with it, did you?
No. I did lose connectivity at about 900 meters.
Really?
Yep. But I'm behind a little mountain in a subdivision in between houses. I mean, this thing's really,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, I really miss the speed of my Mavic Air
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the Mini's so slow. The Mavic Air, I can catch such fast footage. This stuff's all sped up.
How fast does the Air go? The Air 1?
I want to say like 45 miles an hour, Tim, something like that.
Holy crap, that'll bring me home quick.
Fast. It's a screamer.
Yeah, because I like to go out there and then
Yeah.
come back with the
Yeah.
wind. You know what I mean? And, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Hugh, you haven't flown it in sport mode, right? You've been flying it in.
this is sport mode.
That is sport mode. Wow.
This entire flight is in sport mode.
It does good yaws too. Nice.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It was a little rough. I'm getting used to it, but this is all just one battery because that's all I bought was just one battery.
That's all I'm going to buy too. That's all I'm going to buy. I don't need the Fly More package. I don't need that.
Yeah, I didn't figure I needed it. Anyway, there's the flight. The rest is just
Nice, man. Beautiful.
yeah, not a bad flight.
Can't wait for that to go up. Yeah,
So
that's
where's this at?
Brockville, Ontario, Canada, just across from New York.
Okay.
Across from New York State, right?
Yep. Yeah,
And
well,
there-
you were actually seeing half of New York right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with where everybody's from yet. So
Where do you live, Tim?
I'm in Southeast Michigan, a little bit south of Paul.
Okay, yeah. Michigan, well, yeah.
Yeah, he's on the other side of Detroit, south of Detroit, and I'm north of Detroit.
Right on.
you should go up there and meet and have a fly.
I did. Well, I didn't fly with him, but I was at Paul's house once.
Yep. He came up
Okay.
there. Yep.
I had my I met with Mel, 400 AGL.
Okay.
And
Mel
him and I went flying, and then we flew under the bridge, and Mel says, "See if you can do an orbit around the flags." I said, "I'm not real good manually doing them yet, but I'll do one." And I started to go around the river, and I got around the flagpole, and my screen just went completely gray. I lost telemetry, I lost video, I lost everything. I could see it, and I still had control of it, but I was afraid with the flagpole there and
Yeah.
everything else. I didn't want to fly it back under the bridge, so we went over there, and I flew it over and landed, and we could never get it to connect again. We got Paul said, or Mel says, well, Paul had a problem like that once, and he took me over to Paul's house. I had no idea who Paul was at the time, although I'd been watching Paul's videos. I didn't connect the two.
Oh, Drone Bum or this Paul Murray?
Paul Murray.
Murray.
And we were talking about it there, and then we went back to the house where Mel was staying, and he hooked up his iPad, and it worked fine. So we knew then
Wow.
it was the phone I was using.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I get you. Yeah, not enough bit rate.
Well, you know,
I don't know. It just kept locking up.
you know where those flagpoles are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my Inspires, I think it was my first Inspire. I was doing a orbit around the flagpoles on a nice sunny day, and I got down south of the flagpoles, and I wasn't paying attention. You know those trees that are just across the street?
Mm-hmm.
I flew into the top of that tree, and that Inspire went like this all the way down to the tree, but the grass across was longer, and I broke one arm, but the drone was fine. I sent it back to DJI out in California. They repaired it and sent it back.
Oh wow, that would have killed me watching that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you could see it going tumbling down, like
Yeah.
limb to limb to limb to limb.
They're my babies, man. It's like when I met up with these people with Matt, Ari, Ben, and Tim, I did 2 flights for the sunrise, and then I was putting it away, and I went like that, right? When I went like that, I felt something. I was like, oh, that's not usual.
I see Newfound Drone was asking you, how do you set the arm switch on Velocidrone?
You see that?
Oh,
Yeah. You see that with the prop? Yep. I flew 2 batteries with that prop like that. It didn't do nothing. No wobble in the video, no nothing.
Do you periodically, what I do, and I don't know whether I'm right or wrong in doing it, I take a little bit of silicone spray and put it on a tissue, and I go out my props like this.
Yeah, I always fill my props, but on the first flight I did that, but I didn't really feel anything. And then the second one, I just threw up,
Yeah.
Because I was the one flying the ceiling. So everybody else was at like 100, maybe 80. I was up at the ceiling. And when I brought it down to change the hotspot, I couldn't believe it. And I was like, no way. And Ari looked at me and he goes, you just flew 2 batteries with that. And I was like, yeah, I know.
Well, I used to fly my Inspires with the big carbon fiber bat, because the Inspire bat props are big. And and then finally it hit me, I fly down there by the bridge, as you well know, Tim, that area now. If a dog or young child ran up to me, I'd cut their leg off or their hand off, with those carbon fiber props. So I switched back to plastic,
Carbon fiber don't give, not like that.
Right.
That's
but
why
I tell you, the carbon fiber does make it more stable, and it does increase the speed that you can attain.
See, that's what I eventually do. Me and Steve talk about this. Well, what I want to do. Me and Steve talk about this. Get our nozzles, get the direct drives, and start doing carbon fiber frames for FPVs, and start distributing them.
You Aussie boys are always talking about your nozzles.
Talk about more than that there, you.
Man, I really like a hard nozzle, boys, if you know what I'm saying.
Hard
Yeah.
He said hard. Oh my God. I can't wait until that Air 1 gets here, man. I want to fly that puppy.
I love that thing. That was, you know what? That was my favorite drone ever. I just love that thing.
Oh, I can't wait. It's still sitting in Canada. They cleared it, but it's still sitting.
They're waiting for a container ship, right?
Canada Post is they're
waiting for
freaking time.
They're waiting for a container to get full.
Probably. No, it should be going by air because the container was cheaper. It was like $90 to ship, but they said they didn't know when it would get there. It could be months. So it should be going by air. That's what we paid for. So
I'll get an alert on my phone. I'll get, I'll do that alert on the phone and email. So
that's like when I get some stuff from TH3D he's in Florida, I think, Tim. And it goes from one state to another state to New York State. And then you don't know where it's gone, but it's like a week and a half later it lands in Sydney.
Bouncing
like, they're going all over the bloody world, dropping shit off.
Well, Hugh, you were tracking your package too. Went all over the world, right?
This thing went from China, from mainland China to Hong Kong to somewhere in the Middle East, the United Arab Emirates or something, then to Germany, then to Iceland, then to
Canada. The hell?
Yeah, but they went to all these countries. And I'm thinking, my drone's been to Iceland, I've been to Iceland, but we didn't go together. It was weird.
Well, that's like the other day, we were looking for solid boards for my Ender. And I was like, I'll get this one from Comdro, where I get my printers from. But they didn't have it in Australia, in the Western Australia warehouse.
Yeah.
So $38 part would have cost me $199 shipping.
Oh, geez.
I said, nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Everything to ship to Australia is expensive. Well, at least from this side of the world. It's probably cheaper if you buy stuff from China, like from Banggood.
China. Yeah, I just bought it today. Well, I bought 2 motherboards. Did I see? Yeah.
Oh, you bought a computer?
No, to get
in Australia.
yeah, they're coming from Australia. They're for the motherboard for the Hendrick.
Is
Oh,
that
right.
which Tim? Did you ever get your Chinese printer sorted out, or
That one, no. I haven't had the time. I need to get the firmware from Marcel. Gave me a site that I had the firmware, and he said just download that on a card, put it in there, and Bob's your uncle. Well, we'll see. So,
Poor Kim is still struggling trying to get his printer going.
yeah, he will though. He's
Yeah.
taking his time, which is good.
Yeah.
And I think he'll get some good prints. I reckon.
I did something fun yesterday. So these controllers ain't like DJI, right? They got a lot of switches. So I started color coding. I don't know if you can see blue and red.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I know what's what when I get into the field.
Yep. I still got to pick up that TR16S because I want to play Velocidrone.
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It's hard though.
yeah, that's what they've been telling. Corey told me that.
Really, really hard.
I just need time to do things, and I got these to change, because humans they like staying doing one pattern, in their life. I need to change it, or I'm just gonna go bonkers.
Marcel, what's up, buddy?
hey, Marcel? Hey,
Howdy, Marcel.
TR, how often do you get a chance to go out and fly at all?
Not very often. Unfortunately, I don't get out as much as I'd like to.
Yeah. I understand that. I get to a point where I feel like I'm neglecting my drones.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why I'm always constantly selling them, because
I love my drone. I love my drone.
I don't want to have extra
I heard
drones
that, Steve.
that I'm not flying. That's the bad part.
Yeah, I was gonna take it with me to Houghton Lake, but I decided to leave it here. One of the things was if we raised over $10,000, Tim, who was the one that started the whole thing, he said he would do snow angels in tights. So I
Hey,
thought
man.
I should take the drone and fly it above,
Yeah,
getting it.
way
And
to
then I
do it.
got to thinking the way it's going, it's going to be at night anyway, so you're probably not going to see a whole lot.
Yeah, but funny as hell though.
Yeah, he did do it, and I got just the end of it with my my phone. I was standing on the second floor balcony. Of course, there wasn't snow; it was all ice, but it was still funny.
What you guys raised? What, 15,000?
Just over 13. Yeah,
13,000.
yeah. Overall, in the 8 years since he started it, it's over $60,000 that he's raised.
Oh, right.
Whoa. Wow.
And
So that's for animal rescue, right?
what he does is he'll go to an area. In this case, it was Houghton Lake, Michigan. We did one down in Dundee for us, but excuse me, he raises it for a local no-kill shelter. In this case, it was Silver Muzzle Cottage out of Reed City, Michigan. She brings in senior dogs that other people dumped off or wanted to put down, or
Yeah.
she takes them in and gives them, spoils them until they're till they naturally die, instead of having them put down just because they're costing too much, or people just don't want an old dog anymore. So
Yeah, I used to do that with Dalmatians. I was hooked up with Dalmatian rescues from all over all over the United States. And when they got senior Dalmatians, they would send them to me. One time I had 7 of them around here.
Oh my God.
And they all they were looking for is love. There wasn't, but I stopped doing that because it was killing me to have to put them down at the end.
Yeah.
That would kill me.
The life. I'd be in the room and with the Kleenex, and they'd give them the injection, and I would hold them. And
I couldn't be in the room. No way.
So hard.
No way. My last dog, he when he got shot, he made it all the way back to the shed into a sleeper. And that's where he passed away. I found him in the morning. I didn't go to work. I couldn't go to work. And yeah, that was the hardest thing. That was 4 years ago now.
that's family.
Man, he was more than family.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I can sure see the light in Hugh's eyes ever since he's gotten his
Yeah.
kitty. Oh yeah, there you go. Picture of the check.
Nice, man. There you go. Kick ass.
Oh,
I don't know how you would be surviving Hugh without Annabelle.
You know, it was a lonely year without a pet. Yeah. You know, because I'm at home all day, right? So
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time alone. Yep, she's a good companion. Good little kitty.
Now,
Is-
she spends time with your wife when she's home, right?
Yep. Yeah.
those were the speakers.
Oh yeah.
Right on.
Oh, nice.
The
That is a good pick, man. Good pick.
Paul Bradford from Ghost Hunters International was there. Scott Tepperman from Ghost Hunters International was supposed to be, but he had a flight problem, so he didn't make it.
Oh, right on.
I know that name. Yeah, I think I got his channel. He has a channel, right? Ghost Hunters.
Ghost Hunters International was a TV show on Sci-Fi.
Oh, there you go. That's where I know. All right.
Yeah, Scott Tepperman was on it. Paul Bradford, Barry Fitzgerald. Some of them from Ghost Hunters were actually had crossed over too. But
Nice.
Paul Bradford does, this is his first one he's gone to. He's supported it for a while.
Yeah.
Scott Tepperman is he's done several of them.
Very good. Very good.
Dustin Perry.
What's that, Hugh?
I'm gonna see if I can get back to sleep. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Good night.
Get some rest,
Guys.
Hugh. We're probably
Hey,
not
hey.
going to be too far behind you. Probably the next half hour or so.
Take care, buddy.
See you guys.
See ya.
Yeah, mate.
I'll
And it's
be
always
quick.
good to see those guys come in and help you.
Yes. Yeah. Well, it's just proof for the pudding that there are people in the world that really do care about things.
Yeah.
We're not just at some point in time, and I think the majority of the population, we're not in it alone. We're in it together. So therefore,
It's true.
if you can do something for somebody else, then you just do it.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a good time. It was a long weekend, but it was fun. The downside was I had to either take the day off because I was scheduled to work Wednesday, so I would get home Thursday morning and then have to drive up to Houghton Lake. And I knew that wasn't going to happen, and I didn't want to take the day off, so I just swapped Sunday. So I worked Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I had Wednesday off, and I had to try and switch from the midnight, to days, and it completely threw me off.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm staying up tonight just to make sure, because I have to work tomorrow night. And the downside is we have training before that. So, but yeah, it was a fun weekend. First event that we've had in Michigan, with the coronavirus shutdown.
Yeah, it's really hard with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really hit everybody hard. I know that a lot of people are they don't know what quite to do. And, when it comes to the vaccine, they don't know. There's some people that say, don't get the Moderna, take whatever vaccine you can get. But,
Yeah.
you just don't know. Now, I don't interact with a lot of people. So I'm not as concerned about the vaccine, but there's a lot of people that either through their work or their complete continually uh, in an environment where there's a potential for being at risk, and
Right.
so they have to get vaccinated. But you know, me and I are here most of the time. Like we go down by the water and fly, and we're not interacting with anybody.
Right. You're
And
outside.
back home, and if I go to the store, I go to one of the big box stores that's either late in the evening or early in the morning, and park right at the front in the handicap parking, and Mia sits in the truck and waits for me, and put my mask on,
Yeah.
go and get what I got to get and get the hell out of there. It's not, I'm not socializing. This is
Yeah.
my socialization is online.
I do mostly curbside stuff. It's what we've been doing.
Yeah. I used to do that. I used to have where you go and pick it up, and I know Hugh does that. He goes in I think he goes to Walmart, and they have the pickup.
Yeah, Walmart, Meyer, Kroger, they all have them now.
But
Yeah, with
my store to shop is Meyer.
Yeah.
You
With
don't
my
have
work, I'm
Meyer
gonna
over
go
there,
get
do
it.
you, Tim?
Yes, we do.
Oh, you do, yeah.
Yeah, we got Mars.
I just find that the Meyer stores are a little brighter, a little nicer, and the employees seem to be much more helpful.
They are. They're usually in shopping malls over here.
Yeah. When you go when I went the last time I went to Walmart, the store was a disaster. And the
Yeah, I don't-
employees were standing around talking and ignoring the customers. And it's
Really?
just damn out of here.
Well, we don't have a Walmart. We have a Big W. So that's pretty much the same thing. But they don't sell drones. They sell phones and
Right.
computers, TVs and crap like that. But
Yeah.
nah. I got my 54-inch from a place called Dick Smith. But they closed down and went bankrupt, and I lost my warranty.
Oh, jeez.
That I think that was the last time I used the TV. I don't watch TV. I watch movies on here. I relax in my office. This is my man shed / relaxing zone. This is it right here. I got all of my toys here. So
Well,
they're not toys, but you know.
I tend to go a little overboard. The Anafi comes in a little soft case. Before I even got it, I turned around and ordered a GPC case for it. And now I'm thinking that soft case is kind of nice because it's small.
Yeah.
But I like durability. I like my children to be safe. You know what I mean? They're in those hard cases. I know they're safe. I can walking out and you have too much in your hands and you go whoop and you drop it by accident. That's not going to break anything, not hurt the drone. You do that to a soft case, you'd be like, oh man.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
see, in my case, my Mavic 2s, both the Zoom In and the Pro, I have them in a zipper thing, and it goes in a pouch, and in the front goes the controller with the Crystal Sky Ultra was already attached, so I just pull it out and I'm ready to fly. And I've got a brand new GPC Mavic 2 case sitting in its box in the other room. Yep.
I still got this one.
Yep.
But I put all my paperwork and my extra props in here.
Yep.
So I always got more props on the fly. Believe me. But no, I like the hard cases. I've been trying to sell the hard case for the Mavic 2. I was going to sell it for $80. It cost me like $160.
Yeah, they're
Um,
not cheap. GPC cases are not cheap.
Yeah, he was going to buy it, and I don't know what.
Yeah, I got a hard case for mine. I got the Case Club case, and I think I paid 170 for it, and I use it most of the time. Now, when we went to Quamanon Falls a couple of years ago, I didn't want to carry that big case or drag it behind us.
Right.
I had bought a soft case off of eBay, and the case that it come in, the styrofoam case,
Right.
actually slides in that that other
Oh,
case,
it goes right in there.
yeah, it goes right in there, and then it turns it into a backpack.
Ah,
So you can carry
Oh,
the Phantom
okay.
4 with you that way, which is, you can't carry all your accessories with it, but all you need is a battery or two, and you're good to go.
yeah.
So I
And
have that as a backup if I need it.
Well, the Phantom series would have been, in my estimation, it's just the way I look at it, with the evolution of the way things are going, if the Phantom series had come up with just a simple way for those legs to
Yeah.
retract up, they'd have really had something.
Yeah.
What you got there, Steve?
Is that a 260? Up to
That's a,
260?
that's a temp tower. It's how you test your filament to what the best temperature it is for. You can see all the string in there.
Yeah.
That's because that's where it's like 240 degrees Celsius going down to 190 at the top.
Is that
So
PL?
190, 180, 195 is the best on this one, because even on the back, you can, the smoothness of it compared to down here, it's rough as guts. You're not going to be able to see that, but yeah.
195.
Yeah, well, this one, I'm using it, only use this black at 190. I'm doing a little footer at the moment, so just started that up, see how that goes.
I'm going to switch this back down to 190. I just saw shitloads of stringing happening.
Yeah, the hotter it gets, the more stringing, but it could also be your traction, mate. You need
That's
to
right.
have your retraction set at 6, and the speed's important too, 25 mils a second.
Yeah.
So don't go any higher than that. And see how it
You
goes.
hear that?
Just yeah. But that could be. I was listening to the noise one night. Oh, what the hell is going on there? And then every time I look up, I couldn't see anything. And then you see the spool just shaking a bit as it's still going around. Some of the spools on the inside put the filament back through that hole in the bottom.
Oh,
So
yeah.
when it hits the top of the spool, it's going clunk, going
Yeah.
around. Like, what the hell? Took me a while to
See,
work that one out.
this sound is like it's the nozzle is too close to the print, and when it moves it, So I keep on moving. I've been moving the screws now. Now you got me working the screws, so I'm messing with them to the left, bringing them down. But yeah, I'm still getting.
I don't think it's your nozzle height, mate. Having a look at your video before with the extruder, I think that spring tensioner is not tight enough.
Yeah, I gotta take off that and then screw. It's right there, so underneath the
Hey,
knob.
Steve, I'm amazed that as much as Tim is into those printers, that he doesn't have a designated camera for each printer.
I do.
And
It's coming
on his desk, you can just tap and go from print to print to print.
I
to
do.
print.
Well,
Yeah.
I will eventually, but I want to get them tuned right and running right, Paul. That's why the CR6 SE is sitting in a box. I'm not
Yeah,
going to open it, and
but
the
see,
Ender
when-
5 Plus isn't going to get opened either until I get these tuned right and they're running good.
Yeah, but see, the only thing I think is that if you're going to experiment to how to get things to work, what you're experimenting with might be of interest to other people, where you could be online with them and show what it's doing or what it's not doing, and somebody might say to you, "Aha, I had that same problem and I did this."
Yeah,
I think he's froze.
he's
Yeah,
frozen
it-
again.
Oh, there he goes.
I'm back. Love my internet. This is Australia. Welcome to Australia.
Yeah, we got shit over here.
No, so I said I turned the knobs to the left. No, I didn't. I turned them to the right, so the bed goes in, and it's working now. But see, Paul, everything that going wrong with my printers now is already on the channel. That's how I'm learning. I'm watching. Oh man, I'm watching about 5 to 10 videos every time I come home from work because I want to keep on, learning.
Well,
Me
my
and Steve,
point, yeah, but my
Steve's
point,
been-
Tim, is that live you get better interaction with other people. than you
Yeah.
do with just doing a video and they're back there screaming at you. Well, hey, you you need to do this, you know?
Yeah. And I've been doing it. Like I watch a couple of lives and
Hey, David.
Steve as well. Hey, Dave, how you doing, buddy? Steve as well. We'll be in a live and we'll ask questions and they'll answer them. And but you get these people that have over 400,000 subscribers. They don't answer you. So you just watch their videos and you learn from their videos. And that's how I've been learning. I've been learning off of Steve, Sean, Marcel helped me out, and watching videos. That's all I do. See, that worked. That just worked. I started with the front knobs, turned them to the right a little bit, and then I waited until the bed came frontward, turned the back a little bit. No sound.
Yeah.
Got a little bit there, but that's on the right back. I'll get that.
Well, what I couldn't understand, and I don't know, TR is probably in the same boat I am. I know nothing about printers, but is when I see people, they say they set those printers like Marcel, sets his printer, and he goes to work and it's still printing. I'd be pissed off if I came home and something went wrong in the meantime.
Oh,
and-
I've had that.
And it,
Wake
I've
up in
had
the
that.
morning, it's a mess.
yeah,
I've had that, and it scares the fuck out of you. But there's nothing you can do. What the heck? Thanks, Steve. You scared the
Sorry.
fuck out of me. Jesus.
Sorry, mate.
I think that's
It's my
his sound.
phone again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my phone.
That was him telling him to get another
It's-
beer. That's probably
Nearly. Yeah, bloody thing.
Yeah,
Now
David
it's
put
really
up another Donders video.
Oh, did he? I missed it.
Yeah.
I like his Donders, man.
Yeah.
I like his rants. The
Oh,
rant
when he
videos.
sits down and talks turkey. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I'm in a lot of Facebook groups, Hobby Howie.
Yeah, we got the Ender 3v2 Creality one. So
Yeah, we're in a lot of them, man. We're in about 5 groups on Facebook. They send me messages every day. And that's how I'm learning. See, with a group of us, we can learn. We can teach each other. And I'm learning off of the people that know more than me. Steve, Sean, all that. They know a hell of a lot more than me.
and I'm still learning too. Like Sean's a bit
Well, yeah. Steve was
better
telling
than me.
me. Steve was telling me that he knows so much more than you do.
Oh, he does. He's been in it longer than me. He should. He has 3 of these damn things at his house, so he should fucking know. I mean, no.
He's pulling your leg there.
Yeah, I know. He just tried to reel in and try to hook it at the same damn time.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what it is. Yeah. Do a rant about printers, Dave.
Yeah, David. A couple more days, he'll have another rant going. He says Wednesday is rant day.
Yeah, I love him, man. I watch him every Wednesday. Well, it's Thursday morning here, so while I'm drinking my coffee, I watch his rant, and
Yeah.
God, they're good.
Excuse me, it's Monday afternoon, evening.
What? What are you talking about? Smart ass.
Yeah.
See, Steve, he just got to get some shelves built, so he has room in his man shed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can get these other ones set up and clear my bench so I can work on the bloody thing.
Steve, I'm getting my curtain rod
Put
this
my
week.
monitor up.
I'm
Oh,
getting
okay. That's
my
taking a
curtain
while.
rod, the thick one. They go across that wall right there.
Yeah.
It's going to hold all the filament. See, you hear it?
Yeah.
Ah. I only got like 20 minutes left on this. I don't know how long.
I hate to see him in a fucking a waiting room, waiting for a baby.
What?
Oh yeah, he is something else.
Up and down, ran and ran,
But
cursing and swearing.
hey, you can tell he's getting older because every once in a while he gets a hand cramp, you know. Yeah.
Really wiggling that bum. Oh.
He says, just because I'm not there doesn't mean I'm not listening.
I'm always listening. So now after this print, I got 12 minutes left. I gotta take the knob off, tighten the filament screw. Oh Lord. I'll be up a long time. Well, no, I gotta get to work. So I'm going to bed probably around 9. In an hour.
What, about an hour? Yeah. Well, we're gonna be getting off here pretty soon, like at 5, so maybe I can get 2 or 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
And
So
Tim, now,
do you want to learn how to set your clock?
no.
I can teach you right now.
TR, are you gonna get some sleep or what? What are you gonna be up to?
Yeah, I will be. I'll be going pretty soon, and I got to get up a couple hours earlier than normal for training at the fire station, and then when I leave there, I got to get something to eat, some gas in the car, and head to Detroit.
Yeah, yeah.
You sure you don't want me to show you? I can show you within a minute.
Yeah, no.
I can share time zones right now.
Yeah, no.
It's 2 clicks. That's
Yeah,
all you got to do.
Yeah, no.
I helped Roger with it.
I
He got
know.
it.
I know. I know. I appreciate the offer. I'll let you know if I change my mind. If I ever change my mind about putting the time zones down on my toolbar, I'll let you. You'll be the first one I'll call.
I can do it right now.
I know.
2 seconds.
Yeah. TR, do you want the time zones down on your toolbar? He's dying to do it.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
I'm going to share my damn screen. Hold on. Watch this shit. Let me get it set up first. All right. 2 clicks. That's all it takes. It's right there, I think. Screen 2. Yep. Share. Okay, you see that? See my cursor?
Yeah.
Hit the Windows tab, you hit settings, and it brings this up.
Yeah.
Okay. You go to time and language, click. Go over here to the right, 2 down, it says add clocks for different time zones. Click on that. Brings up another dialog box. Additional clocks is the second one. You go here, show this clock. You pick a clock at where it's at. That's all the countries. You pick it. You can pick mine, whatever. There you go. And you can have 2.
Yank time.
And then you click OK. Boom, it's set. Look how easy that was, Paul.
I think that was more than 2 clicks.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Shut up, Tim.
Hey, I was up to 10 or 12 clicks, you know. And,
No, it was not.
he started, he clicked on the start menu, he clicked on
Yep.
settings, and then he stood there looking around like 2 clicks.
Yeah. Just a couple of clicks. His couple is like 16, you know.
It's not that hard, Paul.
By the time you hit OK, he had fell asleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Click OK.
By the time you got when you're gonna set it, I'd be going, what the hell am I doing here again now? Yeah, no.
I did it for Paul, and he, boom. You can get it too.
Tim, you didn't do it for Paul, you did it for Roger.
Roger, you can do it. It's easy to set up. Easy.
Nope. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day here, and TR is gonna go try and get a little bit of rest, and I think I'm gonna try and kick back again. I might go take some Tylenol or something. My legs are killing me. And So thanks to everybody for being in the chat. Hobby Howie, Desmond Donders, Tim, thanks for coming in. Tim, thanks for coming in. Steve, thanks for coming in.
Always a pleasure, Mike.
It makes it so much easier when you have some fellows on here.
Yeah.
I can't imagine somebody doing a live stream sitting there for 1 or 2 hours and nobody with him. You know, so,
I'll do it.
yeah, I know you would, because you'd
But
be
I
up,
most likely would have Steve on there with me.
you'd
I
be
did
up
say-
there, you'd be up there dancing around in your room, you know.
I did say Tim Jackson and the Rowdy Bunch, didn't I? So Steve's got to definitely be there.
Tim Jackson and the Roo Riders. I don't think Steve wants to be known as a Roo Rider.
No, Rowdy
Nah.
Bunch. not
Oh,
fucking
Rowdy.
Mm.
Okay. Okay, everybody.
Very good,
Well, I'm gonna say goodbye for this late show, and thank everybody for coming in, and take care. Marcel, stay out of trouble. What this has
I don't
been
have no
another
tips.
quick tip.
I have no damn tips. I know nothing.
Okay. Yeah. And no,
Yeah.
nothing. His uncle was Sergeant Schultz. Okay. We'll
All
see
right.
you